to the team, as we do get 33 million budget. And this is as good a time as ever to think about who do we bring in, and I have a great idea. Although he is on loan actually, so maybe not. But we have Neto Borges or Matt Target. I'll tell you who we'll be going for. We'll be going for Matt Target here. I have faith in the lad. 4.5 million for him, please. We want Dara O'Shea. Could have 5.25 million with no person involved. And they accept. Eddie Howe accepts, and do you know what? I'm happy with that. I'm happy to bring in Matt Target on a 4-year contract length with no release clause, and he was on 60k a week, have 70k plus an extra 20k signing bonus. I think that's good. And that's a reasonable offer. Sure it is, of course, and he will join the team, and he will be the starting 11. Great player. I'll tell you what else we're going to bring in. We're going to bring in Motor. Let's off 6 mil. To start off with his market value. I tell you what, we've got him. No negotiations needed. We just said, hello, can I have him for 6 mil? They said yes. As Motor now is going to be looking at a Burnley contract. 3 years. Guess him to 28. You want that much? I don't think you can. I'm not going to give you the bonus. You can have an extra 20k. And so he joins. That's quite good for us. New striker in instead of Rodriguez, because I feel like he just hasn't been doing the greatest. But I think we probably need a centre-back here. So we are going to scout for one. We're going to search for a centre-back in the vain hope of hopefully getting a new centre-back instead of Ekdal. And in fact, we are actually just quickly going to change him. Great player, but maybe we bring in a new keeper. I don't know for sure yet. As we, you know, I'm happy with what we've got at the moment. Of course, there's Richardson going on loan. I don't mind it at all as O'Shea. There's another transfer offer. I'm going to say no. And I do want to have a look forwards to Luton at home, away, sorry. As we see here, here's a keeper that could be quite good. I would like to probably say get rid of him, scout the other two. I think that was Hunt that we just seen. Now then, Gilmore's been over at Brazil. Seeing a couple of players here. A lot of players to decipher between. He could be very good. He could be quite good. He probably will be good. Definitely potential of 78. So I think we've probably signed him already, I reckon. 17 years of age. We're going to have a look. Them two can be scouted a little bit more. As Manuel wants to have a game, I'll think about it. He might come off the bench, if I'm going to be honest with you lot here. As he's a striker who is 63 rated. And I've just figured out why having coaches work, because it gives you... Wait, development plans have the faster growth when... Oh, okay, so no, it doesn't help then. Let him be the complete striker then. But he could be very good for us. And I'm actually really happy about it. His form is excellent. As... Do you know what? I think for this game... Motor. Great player. Say hello to your new team, pal. Because this is your moment to have the start that you have wanted for a while. Let's stick him on a training plan. For energy focused. And of course, after this game, we've got Exeter in the cup. I tell you what, not that bad to be fair. Not bad at all. And in fact, I forgot to put in Mr. Matt Target. Completely forgot about him, but in you come, pal. Have your start. Here we go. At Luton Town, I'm still annoyed that they don't have his actual, their actual ground, but, you know, these things happen. As I think in this game we've got to dominate. If we don't dominate, there's going to be questions asked. Mark Target, first pass, and it goes astray. Woodrow. And Panzu. It's a goal. It is a goal. It's an early goal. We just need to stop playing it annoyingly. Just play it how we want to be playing it, along the ground. Get some passes in as it goes out for a throw-in. Roberts now to Redmond. Brownhill. Matt Target. We'll be looking to run along this left-hand side. Byers will play it to Matt Target. Back to Trezor. To Bayer. Ekdal just playing it along the ground. And just playing it around the back line. Carving out an opportunity. Ekdal tries to run forwards here. Goes to Roberts. And a lovely pass. Nearly finds Nathan Redmond there. Now Burnley could be caught on the break here. Poor touch though, and it will stay in, but then he takes another poor touch. Go out for a goal kick for James Trafford in goal, the number 1. Great player. Redmond just plays it to Ekdal, and now Matt Target will head it to Trezor, who seems to be playing quite a free roam play, as Danny Motor gets a shot off. The new signing on his debut, and what a goal it was for Danny Motor. Number 11 just cuts in, has a look, unfortunately blocked, just flies into that top corner. Power behind that was outrageous. Burnley have scored, the away fans are cheering. You can hear him already. So happy with that. Danny Motor with his first goal for the club, and many more hopefully. Has Luton then go on the other end and nearly, very nearly, score, but blocked by it. And now Amdouni will play it to Nathan Redmond. Tries to look for Brownhill. Can't quite find the pass. And a lovely press. And it does get challenged, but some argued that that Bell did just shove Townsend down, and that foul was argued about by Burnley. As to be fair, it did look a bit soft, but you know, referee's decision is final. It's a good save from James Trafford. Burnley being caught out now, not doing the best as things stand. Carver, and it's a goal for Woodrow. On the half-hour mark, it's a goal for Woodrow, and Burnley have to do it all over again. By lucky to find target there, as it did get blocked. Roberts, Redmond, Cullen just plays it in field to Brownhill. To Trezor. Tries to find Brownhill yet again. Now, Luton could be looking at another goal. That's what the fans hope. Anyway, as Cabor now plays it to Potts. Townsend now. And it's a foul. It's a penalty. Now then, we didn't see a card. And it's now Townsend. I guess it's the right way. Sorry, the goalkeeper didn't guess the right way. Townsend did. It's 3-1 to Luton. And Burnley are looking at, unfortunately, not the greatest of things. Bell. Carver just going down the wing now, as now Byers can just play it out to Trezor, and now Motor with the chance to run forwards, but then gets stopped by Potts. And that'll be the end of the first half, and Burnley, I think the fans are going to be wanting an explanation. Even if they do gain something from this game, I think the fans do want an explanation as to what happened in that first half. Of course, the penalty, the manager can't do much about, but the whole defending, I mean, already, Cabor's already getting forwards here, and Panzu. And they do get to have a go, but, you know, not been the greatest of defensive shows. Trezor, Burke, to Bell, Woodrow, to LaCarver, and Ekdal tackles. Plays it straight to Bell though, so he's got to try and get it again, but Roberts gets it instead. Trezor now. Picks out Matt Target, who can't do anything about it. And it does fall to Luton. And Panzu now in the midfield plays out to Townsend. And Target is able to deal with it. Roberts just plays it to Ekdal, and it's back to Roberts. He's going to be looking to run Redmond, I mean, he didn't even look there. Wanted to play a pass. Didn't find anyone there. Carver now in the midfield. Just plays it to Berry, just in the centre circle now. And Panzu tries to look forwards. Now it's to the edge of the box with Woodrow. Woodrow! James Trafford saves, and it does look like there's going to be substitutions here, as there are movements on the bench, as Pekovic will be coming on. Manuel will be coming on, it looks like. And Burge seems to be coming on. So 3 substitutions here for Burnley, just to try and get at least 2 goals here. They now need 3, it's 4-1, but Luton, it's shocking from Burnley. It's completely different to what we've seen against Man City and people like this, but, you know, Roberts now to Manuel. The first real bit of quality from Burnley is from the substitutes, apart from obviously Danny Mota and his goal. Probably goal of the game for me. We might be losing, but what a goal it was. And you know, it's now just try and get a couple of goals, try and get the goal difference down. Yet again, Burnley not doing the greatest. They're going to be, you know, the manager has to look at himself. Yoda Vader, of course, being the manager. And yeah, you know, I know the pressure's there, but there wasn't any pressure at the start of the season. They just want to finish mid-table, which is basically no. You don't have to get any European places, but as long as you don't get relegated, it's fine. As now it's 5-1. 5-1. 77 minutes played, and Luton cruising. They've put this game on cruise control as Manuel Benson now comes forwards. He's been very good for Burnley. As a couple of shots go through. Be interested to look at the stats here. Target in tackles, Trezor, and that shot just about sums up the afternoon for Burnley. Sorry, Rodriguez will come on for Mota. Townsend also comes off. Pandu comes off for Nakamba. But I don't know who came on for Townsend, unfortunately. News on that will come in soon. Sambi Lakanga, it was. Bell now. Carver. Woodrow. Burnley fans asking for the whistle. Just to be sounded now. But Rodriguez could go forwards and get a goal. But 1 minute added on. May as well have been no minutes, but unless Luton can get another goal to make it 6-1. No, they can't. James Trafford saves. It's 5-1. And I think Burnley need to have a couple of words with themselves. And the manager skips the post-match interview. He says, no, sorry, but we're not doing it. And walks away. Almost a dream debut. Well, gets a great goal. Keep working. we at least get... Well, the players that we have just played get a little bit of a break. Exeter away, it's the Carabao Cup, so... If we don't win this, you can sack me. You can literally sack me right here, right now. But I think Foster will come in. I think Ramsey will play Cam. Zarui and Goodmanson will have Egan Riley. And I guess Vitinho can stay. De Croy and Pekovic will be in midfield. Brownhill and Cullen. I think we're going to play Burge for Brownhill. I think that's the team. I think that's going to be the team. I like how Perkovic is there. We've got a couple of good players. You know, if we don't win this, I'll be quite disappointed in myself, and I might just hang up the managerial tie. Anyway, at Town Park here, it's a big tie for Exeter, to be fair. I think it's like the second round of the Carabao Cup. I don't know why we've got a score update. That might stay there for the rest of the game. If it does, I do apologise. There is hardly anything I can do about it. Now Burge plays it to Vitinho. And that's good from Burnley, but it does go out for the Exeter goalkeeper's goal kick. McDonald. As Mitchell plays it. Of course, Exeter, you know, not doing the greatest in League One as we speak. You know, so if they do win this, it'll be massive, as that header nearly going in, but James Trafford would like to say he had it covered, as many keepers do nowadays, even if it goes way over. They like to jump and go, yeah, I had it covered. There's now Foster. Play a lovely ball to Jacob Ramsey. It's saved. It's a great save. Left the foot covering the far post, and Jacob Ramsey probably should have lifted it, but he didn't. And now Vitinho will get it. A little bit of a scramble there. Vitinho now plays it to Zarui. Muskawa. Aimson. Scannon. Kite to Aimson again. And what a goal it was for Exeter. Tiptoed past the defenders, and now Burnley. They've been into this position one too many times. Never been in a winning position. And every time they've been in a losing position so far this season, they've lost. Foster now not being able to get it. Mitchell. Now Foster. Goodmanson! It's a great save from McDonald. Cullen. Great ball in. It's a goal for Burge. The header on target. Burnley will celebrate in front of their away travelling supporters. The corner comes in, and what a goal it was. Burge heads it home. 1-1. Much to the delight of the Burnley away. Well, you know, you've got to say, it's Cullen now tackles in the midfield and gets tackled himself. You've got to say it's what Exeter are going to have to expect, that, you know, they won't be winning. You know, the odds on Exeter winning were around 10-1, which are all right. It's not like Man City played them, but still not the greatest, as Pekovic putting his body in the way is something that we've noticed about Trafford. He likes to come out of his line, come off his line, likes to have a look at what's happening. Stuck in. As now, it's got to be offside, and it is. A great finish, but offside nonetheless. It's Egan Riley not tracking his man. Goodmanson now getting back into the starting 11. Jacob Ramsey, what a save it was from McDonald, but what a play it was for Burnley. And good header away, and Burnley lose it in the final third. It's something that we've said a lot for the past couple of games. Lovely play for Exeter. James Trafford saves. It's a shot that then is luckily picked up by an Exeter player. And it's a block again. Burge to Ramsey. Foster. Zarui. Foster goes out wide here. 1 minute was added on, forgot to say. Jacob Ramsey can't get it in, and the half-time whistle will go. It's 1-0 to, sorry, 1-1. But I think questions have to be asked of Burnley. You know, I mean, no discredit to Exeter, but Burnley are a Premier League side. Against a League One side, they might be playing their reserves, or the substitutes. There are still big names on that team sheet, and they are only winning 1-1. And Trafford saves. Forgot to comment on it. You know, it's these things where this could be a cup upset. Of course, cup magic. This is why the cup is loved by so many people, because you could see these go to Exeter, as James Trafford has to save again. This is poor from Exeter. Sorry, from Burnley, because they should be ahead. Whether you like it or not, the reality is, when you look at the squad size, squad depth, Burnley should be in front. And they might say, oh yes, well, we were only playing our reserves. But your reserves are on their level, maybe even higher. You should not be drawing. Of course, if they draw and win on penalties, that's still in it, but, you know, there's going to have to be questions, as Trafford has to save that one. The defending isn't good. The attack doesn't have a cutting edge to it. Hopefully it all changes within a couple of games, but they can't keep on going like this. It will just drive them to relegation. As we say that, McDonald pulls out his first save of the second half. Hartridge gets fouled there, but advantage is played. And now Burnley could be looking for The attack. Zarui, it's a goal. It's what it is expected. I've just been on that rant. And they must have heard me because they have scored that. Luckily. Very luckily. There you go. Good ball in. Good finish. From Zarui, and to be fair, there looked to be a little bit of a movement on the bench. I think they're going to hold it until later now, as we've just seen that goal. I feel like if they hadn't scored and that had just gone out for a goal kick or a corner, I think they would have. Oh, maybe not a corner, but if that had gone out for a goal kick, I think they would have made the changes. But seeing as they've just scored, I don't think the manager wants to make a change. But you know. That's the thing. You see that Foster pass. Okay, yes, he's a reserve player. He hasn't played in a while. He's not going to be, you know, properly up to match standard. But you should be able to get them passes. You can't be passing it forward when there's nobody in front of you. But there you go. Vitinho without plays it to Aaron Ramsey. We call him Jacob Ramsey. Of course, the player from Aston Villa. I get them mixed up sometimes. As pass goes astray. But Egan Riley, the man who passed it away, gets it back, which is good to see. Foster, it's a goal. It's 3-1 Burnley. We wanted to see the last 5 minutes of the game. This is what Burnley should be doing week in, week out to every team. Bringing them around, push them down. This is what they should be doing. As we see the goal, questions have to be asked of McDonald there. He should be covering that. But alas, Burnley go ahead. Goodmanson now. Picks out. Shot. Donald saves. It's good. It's good play now from Burnley. Seem to have picked up the tempo, which is good to see. Mitchell. I think it was also all this passing it around at the back. I don't think it's the correct decision for them. As it just nips the top of the post, and you know, I think we've got to bring in a couple of players. Odebert definitely comes on for Ramsey now. I think Ramsey's done his bit for the squad. So, you know, we're going to hope for it, but what can you do? What can you do? As the ball goes over to Foster, to Vitinho, and it gets lost yet again. For those of you tuning in on Twitch, first game we had was Man City. We lost 2-0. Played quite well. Then we went all the way to Luton, and that's where it crumbled. There's a goal for Exeter, but maybe too little too late. As I was saying, against against Luton, we lost 5-1. And now then we've got Exeter. We conceded a goal early on, equalised, and then scored another 2. And we've just conceded 1, and now hopefully score another. Goodmanson, no. Hartridge is going to try and play it out, but that is full time. Finally a win for Burnley. Maybe not in the league, maybe not against a Premier League opposition, but a win nonetheless for Burnley, and the away fans have to be quite happy with that. Still in the cup, so not the worst thing that's happened. I think anything's possible, of course, yes. For me, I think It's not the worst. Looked like we had goals in us. You can't pick out one player to another. I think the whole team turned up today and did the job, but unfortunately couldn't find the cutting edge against us.